drainage issue, culvert clog issue. Oh, there were ideas, all right. There were ideas of Pinterest and tires and chains and ropes and pumps and all kinds of things. Well, so far, the one that sounded the most appealing to Lester was having the fire department come over. So yeah, here we are already in the fire department's probably little like book of disasters, because you know Lester started the hillside on fire once on a Facebook Live, and one prayer chain started at church and this whole bit, and somebody from the UK found the fire marshal, fire chief, whoever he is, to come over, and that's how we met them. Welcome to the neighborhood. And now if that's not bad enough, Lester called them back with this brilliant idea. Yeah. So here we go. What have you got?
Jamie, if I'm working with the fire department, then I have to win in Rome, Jamie. Win in Rome.
I don't even know what to say.
Jamie, all you gotta say is one thing. Sexy fireman. Because that's what every fireman dreams of, being that guy. Wait, I need a hat. I need me a fireman's hat, Jamie.
Oh boy. It's pretty sexy, babe. It's pretty sexy.
I'm taking my shirt off.
Oh dear God.
I'm taking my shirt off.
It was this moment exactly that I knew that there was going to be a photo shoot. It was inevitable. So here you go.
Oh boy. Jamie? I'm going to sit down for this one. Babe, I could actually use help here.
Are you sure that you should be wearing those? They don't look like they fit.
They don't?
Yeah, stand down, ladies. He's all mine. You look like you have the tiniest feet ever. Nope. Oh my God. That's the dumbest thing. That's not where I was going with that, but okay.
What?
No, to where the water comes, like where you touch the water and it comes splashing up at you. Do it again.
Okay.
You know how when the little kids get excited to dress up like they're superheroes? Yep.
It was fun.
Go ahead. Yeah, this is when you know that you're not making friends in the new neighborhood. Thank you. Thank you very much, Pearl. So, yeah. Nothing like making a name for yourself. They had to bring the fire truck. Not only did they bring the fire truck, they let Lester borrow a fire suit to be able to feel what it feels like for a day, fulfill his fantasy, feel like a man. Yeah. And now I'm curious as to who gets to feel like a man down in this muck. Because it ain't Jamie. Like at all. So I have no idea how Lester talked these fellas into this. Like, no idea. But I imagine they didn't wake up today and say, boy, I'd love to climb in that. I would just love to take this 105-degree day and climb in some stagnant water and help some random guy who causes all kinds of problems blow out a culvert. No, I don't feel that that is on anyone's wish list ever. So right now they're getting all their hoses stretched out, and these guys appear to have had a lot of experience. Probably not so much in this cockamamie idea. Cockamamie? Can I say that? Is that a thing?
It's gonna be wet in there, brother. You okay with that? Yeah. You're gonna get dirty.
I like how Lester's directing from the top here. So did you like wake up today and dream of doing this?
I did not.
I wouldn't imagine that most do.
No.
And have you ever done this before?
I put up COVID, yeah.
You have? Well, that surprises me. Because I didn't think that anyone else would think to do it this way. Oh, you're a brave soul. Like, really brave.
Well,
I don't know. That water's been standing there a while. Aren't you afraid of, like, snakes or anything? Oh, man. Y'all want to know who the real heroes are, is these guys. Spending their Saturday helping the guy who lights things on fire. If anything, you should be their nemesis. Oh, now he's getting really into it. He's getting so brave. Shoes came off. This is serious. His wife's gonna thank him for that later.
so.
I like how this guy's standing on the truck directing. That's as bad as Lester directing. Oh boy. Oh man. This right here is probably the stuff that they sit around at meetings talking about. Like, this guy, Lester Morrow, you wouldn't believe stuff that he put us up to. Oh boy, I see water going in the hose. I just saw it fill up. Oh man. So that guy's over there directing things, making sure that water flows. And this guy is the hose holder. And he says he has experience, which is also blowing my mind. I guess that means that whoever suggested this online may have also had to resort to this type of thing. You know, we thought about a pressure washer, but it's so thick that that pressure washer wasn't going to make any changes. Oh boy. Hear the truck crank it up more. I see more pressure going into that hose. It's getting serious now. This guy's like finessing the hole. Oh my god. His arm is like in it. I gotta go over here. I'm guessing they wouldn't let Lester hold the hose. I'm sure he's disappointed in that part, but not so disappointed in getting in. Oh, it's very clogged. I can see that his hose is not going in very far at all. Oh boy. And Lester is going in. Good call on the wallet removal. Happy I don't have to dry that out later. This is a project. I really thought that we were going to end up having to drain this area out with a pump, go by like a sump pump and pump it over to the other side, and then basically start scraping and pulling stuff out. And I'm hoping that this really does solve it, but the guy's got the circle action down at least. water's filling up on this side. Okay, so we got a thing. This guy says, give it a break. Oh God, don't lose the hose. Oh, snap. That looked like it went through.
Can you peek over the fence, Chris, to see if any water's coming through?
Chris, you don't have to run up there. I can.
No, just peek.
Yeah, Chris, can you run a mile to go check that out? Because that's what he just did.
No, climb up over the fence and peek.
There's Chris running his marathon. Yeah? We got water.
There's some water on there, not a bunch.
Not a bunch?
Not a bunch?
Barely trickling or
It's coming out, but not.
I get that pipe all the way through.
That's our fire chief right there. I feel that he hates our guts.
I just want to get muddy down.
But he did make Lester's little dream come true today. Get to utilize his fire uniform and, you know, have a calendar moment. And full disclosure, he did look pretty hot. What are you doing, Morrow?
I can't get out, Jamie. Tonight the fireman hoist me over the top.
Oh my God. So a few discoveries here. We think that the culvert may be angled upward to drain out, which is, I don't know, horrible. So Lester is actually on the other side. I wish I was in the middle of the road right now so I could tell you what that looks like. And they're spraying more water through to see if Lester can see it from that end with a flashlight. Oh, that's such a good thing. All right, I take it back. Whoever's idea this was, it's no longer fault. Meanwhile, this guy is all in. Man, we owe that guy new clothes. He's probably never getting his socks back. Straight up hero. So these guys are just finishing up here, and I had to point out that they have a blue fire truck, which is the coolest thing ever because I've never seen a blue one. And they told me that it actually came from Louisiana. How cool is that? I didn't know that you could buy fire trucks. I guess I never thought like, hey, I'd like to buy a fire truck. Don't tell Lester because he doesn't need a fire truck. Next thing you know, he'll be trading in the Humvee for a fire truck, which probably is actually a better investment now that I'm saying it out loud. Maybe we should look into that. Speak of the devil.
I was telling Chris, it's good to know people. It's good to know people in your area.
It is good to know.
This over here worked out great for us.
Yeah, but it's terrible of how they know us. Let's just admit that right off the bat.
About that yet?
I did not bring it up today so much. Just
So,
saying.
do you know the story of how we met?
Somebody I can done.
That was back from
I
my
didn't
when
say
I.
nobody's name.
I know you.
Good.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, brother. We appreciate it.
All right, so what's been discovered is actually that the dirt goes lower than the culvert. So there's always going to be standing water here as is. The solution to this is to come have this muck dug out, because as you saw that guy go in, he was like up to his waist, so a good 3 feet of literal like quicksand. If we dig that out and then put more of this rock down here and raise that rock up to the bottom lip of the culvert, we should be in a better place to where the water actually flows. Actually, if you raise it just a little bit above the culvert, the bottom of the culvert, we should be in a much better place long term. But for short term, we got a lot of the water out and it is unclogged. Y'all saw that fiasco. So I take it back to whoever's idea this was. I'm sorry that I got all worried, but I'm glad that these guys knew what they were doing and they weren't just gonna hand the hose over to Lester, because that would have been a disaster. Oh yeah, and whoever did bring up the brilliant idea of calling the fire department, thanks for letting Lester fulfill his lifelong calendar posing dream. He's mine, ladies. He's mine.